early stages here. Very early stages. We're on round number 5. Weapons on both sides. We're going to see an AWP in Nock's hand on the T side of Inferno. What do you have for me, Nock? Will this be a showdown in the middle? It doesn't look like it, but it might be.
Ooh, here come the nades.
Grief.
On both sides as well. As Hampus to open up. Did he wallbang Shocks out of apps? Where did that come from? Yeah. Well, he was in apps with him. So face to face, side by side, and good night Shocks as NIP, they can speed things up. Short is completely empty. Vitality are hard wrapping on the long side. They're going to push him forward with the Molotov. He's got to fight for his life. Trapped behind the pillar. More fire and flames landing at his feet. There's nowhere to stand. It's not full of heat. He's going to have to back up. And good decision that he stays alive to NIP. If they go back to B, there's only one man there. But they're considering it. Slowing down. Waiting to see if Vitality get aggressive, right? Is there a banana flank? Are they ready for an A take? Maybe 2 ready. Not yet. Nice shot. ZywOo dropping Nork, who has had a strong start to this game, but quickly shut out when it comes to the head-to-head. And now, losing another man, NIP go from a 5-on-4 to a 3-on-4.
Still plenty of time to work with. Hampus holding the bomb tightly, firmly in his grasp, albeit on about half health. He's got this AWP from Apartments, and, well, his 2 teammates are going to work to clear out Porch in there underneath. Drops a smoke on a balcony just to throw a little bit of confusion almost. Make it a wall of smoke. Even they drop a flash onto the site. Here comes ZywOo. He's set up in the default plant spot. He's got the AWP. Mizuta is going to chime in with the M4. That might just be all it takes right there. 8 seconds left on the clock. Nowhere to run. Hampus by his lonesome. They're going to hawk him down, though. You can imagine that. It's ZywOo. Cleans up the round. Ends it out. Vitality win it. Pack it up. It's over.
Yeah, that was actually really well played from ZywOo as well, right? Just turning that wall of smokes that comes in against NIP. He hides in them and just causes chaos, because while they're so busy looking for ZywOo in the smokes, Masuta gets free range back in the bomb site.
Free range.
You always buy free range, Trace.
Chickens.
Yeah, that's what I'm referencing.
I know how much you loved, chicken and stuff, so...
Well, the animals, yeah, like, pretty cool. Plopsky, P250 in a dream, and he gets one. But that is it. And now silence falls across the map as NIP try and creep and crawl their way into the front lines. ZywOo, a man who thrives in the front lines, going to absolutely annihilate Hampus and leaves this now onto 3 for NIP. Flashing RPK back into the top of Banana, regains his control and strips away all that hard work that Plopsky did to get this bit of map control for NIP. They drop a smoke, they get the hell out of there. And Nip, they're kind of running out of ideas in this round. Whatever they had planned is out the window, and now it's like a last-ditch attempt to try and salvage something. They weren't really expecting to win coming into this, but they'd like to get away with a bit more damage at least. And dropping that moto smoke there maybe gives them a fighting chance. It's actually the long smoke rather. So ZywOo going to keep an eye on that, but now goes back to hold short side. And with support from Shocks, this should be a messy round for NIP. As it, ooh, well, I was going to say should get wrapped up here and now, but Rez has made it exciting. He's got it down to a 1v2. And there's an AWP that can be retrieved as well, which for an armorless player such as himself is a pretty tantalizing prospect indeed. He elects to go for the M4. Masuta and RPK on for the retake. Rez, armorless on the other side, and a big old gap in this smoke. He's hoping he gets given this fight. But timing's everything now. He's worried about short and looks away at just the wrong time. And there Masuta arrives at the perfect time on the other side. Vitality, they get this 4th round. But for NIP, that's kind of what they were hoping for. They make it costly, they get it close, they get the bomb plant. And now they come in with a very strong buy here into round number 7.
Yeah, they actually made the most of a very bad situation there. Really nice trade work from Rez on the D. He initially had a Glock as well, so swapped out, upgrades, and gets it done. Nothing more you can really ask of him there. And I like the delayed retake for Vitality. They group up, they wait, and the longer they wait, the more Rez starts to discount the long position. Because why wouldn't they have already peaked it by now? Orbs back out for ZywOo. He's looking nice right now. I was actually kind of surprised Vitality picked the CT side of this map. As common as it is, this game has been T-sided across both maps so far. Now, obviously, the maps have tended to that with Mirage and Dust being apparent, but Inferno, Vitality with a stellar defense. Flash out through the mid-smoke. Shox is here. He's not going to spot them until they're already in his face. Iwu with another shot takes down his second. Shox falling. Mizuta lining up two, and it's beautiful work for Vitality on this A site. They've already pulled in RPK as well. It's not getting easier for Nork, and he doesn't even have his AWP.
Mizuta jump spots him. And well, they start to feed him kills, but ultimately it's not enough. Knock does fall, and Vitality put a fifth up. ZywOo and Mizuta both sitting on 9 frags. RPK and Apex, not so much.
It's good.
Yeah, man.
Bit broken here for NIP. They did win an eco in the past, so it's always that to fall back on. But Vitality, they've been very quick with these A rotates, right? RPK has been running back and forth between the bomb sites. Not always him, but sometimes him. And they're at the right time in that round at least. Back 10 on Rez. Are they going to run up Banana, go for a fast one? There's 2 at B early. The AWP's going to spot that cross. ZywOo at least gets the info. Okay, someone's crossing towards his B bomb site, so he's going to flash Shox into position here with the MP9. Perfect flash out. Fully blind. There's not a second. Rez does defend his honor with the MAC-10. Popsky holding on to the top of B. It's traded, but now ZywOo needs to rotate fast because NIP could take over this B bomb site. There's only one man there. RPK with all his utility, though, will chuck it in and hold NIP back from committing, but he also peeks into the fight, and it's a fight he loses, leaving ZywOo alone.
Nope, they give him the jump, the nade, but he's stuck around maybe a little too long. ZywOo, though, standing tall, doubling up, and now dropping a Molotov as the final middle finger to Twist, who then misses the smoke. There's Masuta with the wrap round, and they get it locked in. Vitality, they are looking very, very crispy here. And that's the thing, right? Like, RPK and Apex, yeah, they might not have the best scoreline. This B site has been a bit of a rough one for them. You know, that round there, we see them getting digged down. On top of that, you know, like, NIP just haven't tended towards B all too much. Usually whenever they have, they've gotten away with it, but then end up losing out to players on the rotate. And that's where we look towards our A site heroes, ZywOo, Masuta, and Shox, all delivering in that regard. Shox was looking like he wanted to try and chance mid again, but decides against it. Nork with the AWP.
Okay.
Gets stuck in, runs through the Molotov, through the fire, through the flames, and lives to tell the tale.
Yeah, if he hit that, that would have been a bit of a scene, but Shox is still pushed down. He did go for it after all as NIP took control towards B. It's been spotted. It's been ascertained. Nork,